Hey folks, good morning. It's Ben Capozzi with Broad Shoulders Farm. It's Sunday, I think January 11th. And let me just show you a little snapshot of here what's going on with the roosters. Just a little update on the Bachelor Pad. Just a problem I'm dealing with. Not quite sure how to handle it.
So last night we had this crazy severe storm and just blew crap everywhere. So I've got a lot of cleanup to do, and it rained and all that. But it was also time today, it was a little bit early, but I've had some roosters in the hoop house. I've had a 4-pack of guys in the hoop house over there, and it was time for them to come out. The reason I like the hoop house is because they can see the roosters out here, the roosters out here can see them, and they've had 9 days, almost 10 days to kind of get acquainted with each other. And in the past, when I then open the door and let everybody intermingle, it's really not a problem. And so far today is going that way as well, with 3 of them. But the 4th one, this poor guy up here, they keep wailing away on him. This is actually the 2nd time I've put him in isolation with others, get to know everybody, and when he comes out, they just wail on him. So I'm not sure what's going on. Poor little guy, he got kind of bloodied this morning. I was out here when I let him out, so I kept an eye on him, but you know, they work fast. And got some blood on my hand there from working with him earlier, but he's actually quite sweet. I mean, he's a good boy. This guy hopped over to check on him, but and I put some wheat and sunflower seeds up here for them to enjoy. What about the wheat? Want the wheat? Here, guys. But these kind of repeat, not offenders, because he's not doing anything wrong, but I just don't quite know what to do with these guys who keep getting beat up. And of course, I told you I integrated 4 that I had in there. So this guy is here, and I put him up in the tree, and he seems safe for now. These guys are, you know, hopefully giving him a little bit more time. I'm gonna walk away from you, okay? Be safe. I also put Buckley in here, and let me see if he's come out yet. I don't know if he's come out yet, but he has had, yeah, so that's Buckley right here. This is Buckley. He's our moss egger roux from Alchemist Farm. He carries green egg genes, and we've actually got 2 moss egger hens from them as well. But, you know, Azida can be really mean to new guys. Red can be mean. Merd can be mean. Ralph there can be mean, but they're all fine with Buckley. So no big deal there. There was another Rhode Island Red that was with this group, and he's out here somewhere. I'm not sure where he is in here, but I know he's safe because there's no hullabaloo about him getting wailed on. The other one that I had in here was one of our whiting true blue roosters. This is Vazarian. The other one was Flops, whose comb flops over, and literally less than 30 seconds, Flops came out after spending more than a week in here, came out, hopped over the fence, and has been patrolling the perimeter, working on getting back to a flock of ladies over there. This is probably the 4th or 5th time I've done this with Flops. So he is presenting a really unique problem. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with him, but so far, I think things are okay. If you see these guys over here lying against the fence, they're not dead. It's that the sun is out. It was dreary on Friday, and yesterday it was overcast all day, and then we had this crazy storm last night. I really thought it was going to blow some of the guys out of the trees, because there's at least a handful of them that sleep up in the tree overnight every night. Not everybody goes into a house, but I think they're just happy for some sunshine. So they're out sunbathing, being good boys. The Guineas are out on patrol. Hello, little Keat Fleet. This is the Garden Fleet. Ultimately, their job is going to be to stay inside the garden and patrol for snakes and do some bugging, pesticide duty for us. Guineas are much gentler on the garden than certainly the chickens by far, but even than the ducklings. So the Guineas are going to stay in there. But I want to get a group of pied Guineas, which are a really nice, like gray saddleback and mostly white or off-white Guineas. And they're going to be the outside the Garden Fleet. And Anyhow, so that's just a little update on what's going on. Hi, Lloyd. Good morning. Lloyd Sussex. There's Homer. There's Robert. There's one of our sweetest 55s. There's Silver. There's Crocoto. Who's in here? Guy. Bonjour, Guy. Hello. So anyhow, hopefully this guy is okay up here for now. And the geese are starting to come out into the orchard area. That's good. Just out of curiosity, I want to see what the guineas are hollering about. Could be something, could be nothing. I mean, I'm not worried. I'm just curious. Let's see. Look, they've already settled down. Sometimes it's a stick that looks like a snake. Sometimes it's a hawk. Sometimes it's a goose. Sometimes it's a fellow guinea that's having difficulty with something. Hey kids, what are you guys all upset about? 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, this is the whole fleet. Was it this bucket? Huh? It's crazy. It's 70 degrees today. We have not had any days consistently at or around 20. We've had a couple nights where it's dipped down to like 25 or so. I'm not complaining. The cold is important to break the pest cycle for some of the critters that we hate having here, but regardless, it is what it is. I have a feeling that February is going to hit us like a ton of bricks and just be brutal for about 6 weeks, which is why I have so much to do between now and then. So I got to get to work. Hope you enjoyed the little update on the roosters. Hey, Rye. This is Rye. He'll probably attack me here if I hop over the fence. Let's see. He and I are trying to come to an arrangement. I don't know if he's surly because he's got rye tail that's developed here over time. Hey, Rye, you want to bite me? You gonna be a mean guy? I need to start getting him some basil as soon as I can grow some and pick some up at the store, because basil is loaded with selenium. See, you can do the little bite. Hey, Red, but the selenium can really help straighten out that rye tail. It'll take some time, but we had a little bantam rooster, Stubbs, who lives with Cordelia and Gertie, and he had rye neck, and we just loaded him up with basil over the course of a couple months and straightened it right out, and he's fine now. You'd never know. Now, Rye here developed his rye tail later in life. I mean, he's still a juvenile. He's maybe 1 year old. I feel bad that I don't know, but we have 6 Rhode Island red roosters, maybe more at this point, but we never order them. I've mentioned before, they just are included like packing peanuts when you order chickens from Ideal Hatchery. So that's how we have so many Rhode Island red roos. But anyhow, I'll figure out how to take care of him and get him set up, and hopefully he'll be happier. Hello, Lloyd. Red. There's Mared. But yeah, see, I mean, Buckley is still in there. Still, nobody minds. I mean, it could be they're just excited to be back in their house after being out of it for over a week. But, and this won't be their permanent house. Many of them have gravitated to this as their overnight house. There's a handful that sleep in there. There's a handful that sleep in the chateau. There's 2 that sleep in the old rooster house. And there's a handful that sleep over there in the lodge. I'm gonna move this and actually replace it with a roost house, fest house for the roosters, which is gonna go right over here between the apple tree and the mulberry. I've got a nice big space here that I'm gonna make, I don't know, maybe a 12 by 12 or an 8 by 16, but a really big, fully enclosed pen that can accommodate everybody if they want. And then I still have all the different houses. I'm going to take down that fence that I put up really quickly just to kind of create a separation pen that didn't work. Looking back on it now, it's probably silly of me, but I'm going to set all those up as little A-frames and hidey holes and position them all throughout their lot so that there's just more interaction for them. I think most of the times when they get angry with each other, it's because they're bored. And that's on me to keep them entertained. So check out my guy one more time. Hey, dude. You okay? All right, I'm gonna be around out here, so I'll keep an eye out for you. And if I hear commotion, I'll come check on you. I think that's my boy Curioso. Can't quite tell. I need to probably go ahead and put a tag on him, a bandette around his leg. But he's a sweetie. He always watches me when I load the feed into their can every couple of weeks, and he's always fascinated by all that. Hey, Curioso. He's got a long neck. That's usually how I recognize him from the others, and he's got a smaller build. I should probably well, he's got a pretty distinct comb compared to some of the others, so that might help me out with IDing him. He's missing a center toenail. That might help me too. Oh, he's missing 2 center toenails. What's going on there? Huh. I get your butt. All right. There's a little update on the rooster run. I'm working on, in my head, another video coming up, hopefully here in the next few days, on ordering from Ideal Hatchery. People seem to really like the Murray McMurray one. And I've ordered from Ideal more than I've ordered from McMurray. So I will talk about that in an upcoming video. If you have questions, feel free to post them below in the comments or shoot me a note. I'm pretty active on Facebook and Instagram at Broad Shoulders Farm. And have a great day. Happy New Year. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.